5 steps to start a business. Today, we'll unveil the 5 steps that will turn your idea into an empire. But wait, this is not a video with trivial advice. No, you won't find cliches or magic formulas here. This is different. These are solid foundations, sharp strategies, and tangible results. So, put on your headphones and get ready to uncover the secrets that only true entrepreneurs know. Welcome to Successful Entrepreneur, where we explore various ways to start and make money. We'll explore the first crucial step to building your empire, and it is the creative spark, the idea. Imagine you're in a dark room, and suddenly, zap, an idea. That's the spark. But don't worry, because you don't need just one lightning bolt to have a great idea. So, how do we cultivate that idea? Let me share with you 4 tips. 1. Observe the world. The best ideas are often hidden in everyday life. Observe, listen, and ask. What problems are people facing? What needs are not being met? For example, Airbnb was born when its founders couldn't find accommodation during a conference. Boom. Idea. 2. Combine unexpected ingredients. Take 2 seemingly unrelated concepts and mix them. What if we cross Netflix with a pet store? Maybe we'll have Pawflix, where dogs choose their favorite movies. Well, maybe not so crazy, but you get the idea. 3. The power of storytelling. Stories are like fertilizer for ideas. Look into where the ideas of big businesses came from. Let me tell you one. Dyson, the vacuum giant, spent years iterating its design. One day, while watching a dust cyclone, James Dyson had an epiphany. Thus, his cyclone technology was born. Moral: ideas often hide in life's twists and turns. 4. And most importantly, don't stop at that first idea. The key here is to generate multiple ideas. Think of Cedric, a young recent graduate who dreams of having his own business. What if his first idea is to open a fitness studio? Sounds great, doesn't it? But after doing some research, he realizes that the market is saturated and the real demand is low. So, what does he do? He doesn't get stuck on that idea. He gets to work and generates a list of possible business ideas. Now, let's move on to step number 2. Validating business ideas through the creation of a minimum viable product, or MVP. The MVP is like the initial prototype of your product or service, designed to test its viability in the market. So, how do we build our MVP? Here are the 4 fundamental pillars. The idea. It all starts with an idea. What problem does your business solve? For example, Uber started with the simple idea of requesting a ride with a click. That was their initial MVP. Functionality. Add only the essential functionalities. If you're creating webinars, you don't need a high-definition streaming platform. A chat and a basic presentation are enough. Steve Jobs, the master of innovation, wanted to create an MVP for the iPhone. Instead of launching a phone with 1,000 features, he decided to focus on 3 things: calls, music, and web browsing. That was it. People went crazy, and the iPhone became the most desired phone in the world. Validation. You need to conduct free webinars or online surveys and take your MVP to the market. Do people want it? Do they use it? Do they pay for it? LinkedIn, for example, started as an MVP to connect professionals. Validation showed them they were onto something big. Feedback. Listen to your early users. What do they like? What don't they like? Twitter evolved thanks to user feedback. Adjust your MVP accordingly. Hey, we're on the second step of 5 powerful steps to start your business. If you're enjoying the video, don't forget to subscribe. Let's keep going. The third step is adjusting the product to fit the market through customer feedback. Let me transport you back to the early 20th century. Henry Ford, the visionary of automobiles, had a dream: to make cars accessible to everyone. His first model, the Ford Model T, was something simple. But he listened to his customers. They wanted more colors, more comforts. So, Ford adjusted the car. The result: a symphony of automobiles in every garage. Here are the 3 pieces of advice for this step. Listen to your customers. Customers are your compasses. Listen to their feedback, suggestions, and complaints. What do they like about your product? What would they change? For example, if you have a food delivery app, customers might ask for more vegetarian options. Adjust your menu accordingly. Iterate based on data. It's not enough to listen. You must also act. Analyze the data. Which features are used the most? Where is there friction? Netflix observes what shows users watch and adjusts its recommendation algorithm. This keeps viewers glued to the screen. Don't cling to your original idea. Sometimes, your initial idea needs to evolve. Instagram started as a check-in and photo-sharing app, but they listened to users and focused on photos. The result, a successful social media platform. Fourth step. Launching the product into the market with effective marketing strategies. Airbnb, the accommodation rental platform, didn't start with a big announcement. It started with a small ad on Craigslist. The founders posted photos of their own apartment and offered accommodation to conference attendees. That's how Airbnb was born. Strategic planning. It's not just about launching. It's a meticulous process. Define a launch date, set expectations, and communicate clearly. For example, Apple announces its new products in advance, generating excitement among consumers. Relevant content. Create valuable content. Blogs, videos, social media. Tesla not only launches electric cars but also shares stories about its vision of a sustainable future. The content should resonate with your audience. Collaboration with influencers. Influencers are like brand ambassadors. Nike collaborates with famous athletes to launch their products. The endorsement of these influential figures amplifies the exposure of your product. And now we've reached the fifth step and the most important of all. It involves expanding and scaling the business to multiple locations or markets. And how do we do this? With something I call lead generation is the engine of business growth. A lead, in the context of marketing and business, refers to a potential customer or a person who has shown interest in the products or services offered by a company. Let me tell you about Starbucks. They started in Seattle, but their coffee aroma spread worldwide. How did they do it? They generated leads in every city. Then, they adapted their menu according to local tastes. In China, they offer tea. In Italy, they respect espresso. Thus, Starbucks became a global symbol. It's a strategic process that requires vision and planning. Here are the key steps. Lead generation. Before expanding, you need potential customers. You attract people interested in your products or services. For example, HubSpot uses digital marketing strategies to attract high-quality leads. Smart segmentation. Not all markets are the same. Research and segment. Where is the demand? What niches can you serve? Amazon started with books, but then expanded to everything. Their segmentation was crucial. Entry strategy. Should you open a new store or partner with local distributors? Launch an advertising campaign or leverage word of mouth. McDonald's adapted to each country according to its culture and preferences. Expansion isn't just about opening a new store or launching a website in another language. There you have it. The 5 powerful steps to bring your business to life. But this is just the beginning. If you want more tips, strategies, or to delve into a specific topic, don't hesitate to leave your comments. Subscribe to continue exploring this exciting business journey together.